So in this third station, Jesus is tired, as we know. He's carrying a heavy load. And the Via Crucis is not a well-paved road. They're like cobblestones, we're up and down. And of course, Jesus is walking. We don't know whether he had sandals on his feet or not. I would presume he didn't have sandals on his feet. And he was walking, of course, the hot sun. And just try to picture yourself as he's walking, stumbling along, carrying this heavy burden. It would probably be dragging behind him because when he's put it on his shoulder, of course, the length of the cross wouldn't be perfect, so they would be able to carry it up. These days, of course, we have crosses that we can pick up and we don't have to have it dragging on the ground. But definitely the cross that Jesus was carrying would have dragged on the ground, and he might have hit his toe, stubbed his toe, or whatever, and fallen down with the exhaustion, heat exhaustion, and he falls down. My dear brothers and sisters, when we sin, we too fall. God is not there with a big ruler saying, you sin, you're going to get spanked for it. God is not there with this little book in his hand saying, okay, you did this and this and this, you get so many lashes. God is there with his hand stretched out. Jesus shows us that love that God has for us when he gets up after he has fallen. If we have sinned, we too are invited to get up and continue on our journey. Jesus gets up knowing that if he got up, he would be going to his death. Did the Roman soldiers encourage him? Did they do something? They might have. They must have really tried to pull him up or push him, or nobody knows what they did. It's not noted there. But always remember, when somebody is falling down, it's easy to kick them, isn't it? Today we are invited to take a look at our lives and say, in our sinfulness, have we been condemned? Have we been kicked? But have we got up again and continued on our journey? The very act of getting up is to receive the sacrament of reconciliation, confession. Most of us feel it's not necessary. We can't decode our sin. I didn't do anything that bad. Well, I only did this. Well, you know what? I'll go during the Lenten penitential service. We never know where we will fall next. We never know how much the burden of our sin is on our souls. We never know how much our God waits for us, longing for our reconciliation. Yes, Jesus falls the first time. We too sin. Not only once, we sin several times, sometimes the same sin. So much so that when Bishop Curry was doing a retreat one year for the priests, he said, priests, be grateful that when people come, they bring you the same sin. Imagine, he said, if people came back every day and brought a different sin to you. That would be really a problem. It's like saying, okay, I'm going to this buffet dinner of sin. Okay, today I'm going to do this one. No, tomorrow I'm going to have something else. Tomorrow I'm going to do something else. No, we can't do that. Sinfulness is a conscious turning away from God. And we fall because of our human nature. But because of our divine nature within, the wonderful command of God's love for us, come unto me, all you that are heavy burdened and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and I will give you rest. Jesus comes to be with us in our time of need. And he helps us in our sin. My dear brothers and sisters, when was the last time we tried to invite people who are spiritually unhealthy? How have we tried to help them? Have we tried to prevent someone from falling into sin? I'd like to invite you today to reflect on this, on this third station where Jesus falls the first time.